The movie flow has been creating a lot of buzz lately, which is a fully Blender-made animated feature that has already won its share of prizes, but most importantly, it won an Oscar for Best Animated Feature. The film's success is a clear example of what can be achieved with a modest budget and an efficient workflow. So instead of relying on traditional storyboards, the team used basic animatics and real-time viewport adjustments to iterate quickly on camera moves and lighting setups, and the result is just impressive. And the fact that they won an Oscar is even more incredible. This guy made a short animation that takes you through a grand ancient building, and it gives off a cool but historic vibe in just one beautiful and smooth shot. This project is a surreal digital piece featuring a flute player in a dreamlike scene, with bold colors and a mix of traditional and modern influences, which has a really striking vibe. This project started as a bet between friends for what they thought is gonna be easy to do, putting a real actor, probably the artist himself, into a fully cyberpunk city using VFX. The environment has a mix of old and new buildings, and the VFX was used to blend the character into the scene in an attempt to make it look more realistic. In other news, there is a new and free Stylized tree generator, which is a handy tool for creating trees. From what I can see, it offers procedural shaders for tree trunks and branches, letting you tweak textures, colors, and shading for a range of styles, from a simple cartoon look to something with a bit of more detail. And there's also a dedicated shader for leaves, so you can adjust hues and patterns until you find the perfect match that you can use in your scene. And using geometry nodes, you have control over the tree's overall shape, branch density, and scale. And by the way, the popular add-on AltTab Studio has just received a major update. The add-on now presents a cleaner, more intuitive interface for managing scene lighting, camera settings, and overall organization. Context menus, on the other hand, appear based on whether you are working with a light, a camera, or a mesh, making adjustments quick and straightforward. And the update simplifies tasks like tweaking power values, aligning elements, and modifying color settings without having to navigate through numerous panels. And generally, it is now designed with a practical usability in mind, which helps you speed up your work and be more productive. In the same vein, Zen UV, one of the most popular and one of the best UV unwrapping tools for Blender, has received an update, with version 5.0, making UV editing in Blender more intuitive. The new Zen UV Touch tool introduces an open gizmo for tasks like snapping pivots, aligning selections, and auto-unwrapping with greater precision, and the updated interface feels more responsive. In addition to the added options, which streamline the UV layout process without overwhelming you with more settings. And for me personally, if you are a beginner or a professional, this add-on is gonna help you a lot. Still with new add-ons and updates, so if you are already using the atmospheric add-on, here is a quick update. It is now available for Blender 4.3, and the add-on makes adding fog, smoke, and steam effects to your scenes very easy. It comes with over 50 looping elements, from gentle lingering fog to robust, heavy plumes, which I think is gonna give you a lot of options if you want to create different atmospheres. You see, it integrates seamlessly with Blender's native material settings, so you can easily tweak densities, adjust lighting, and fine-tune other properties on the fly. Now we're gonna go over some other interesting projects made in Blender. This project uses green screen to drop a real actor into a fully 3D rendered moon scene. There is a detailed moon surface, a futuristic vehicle, and a spaceship being put together in the background. This project features an incredibly detailed 3D crocodile model created using photogrammetry, and the artist managed to capture the crocodile using an iPhone 13 Pro. Only Forward Remains is a cool 3D post-apocalyptic animation that draws you into a decaying airport scene. This new showreel is an ad for sports shoes for the sake of making a personal portfolio. It mixes cool 3D work done in Blender with slick post-production in After Effects. This animation definitely has got some horror vibes. It uses 3D camera effects and the yellowish tint to create an unnerving and distorted scene in the world of the backrooms. This animation showcases a rolling mosaic of white, organic shapes on a black background, all generated using Blender's geometry nodes. This challenge invites you to create epic chasm-inspired visuals that really test your skills in depth, lighting, and composition. And here are some of the examples of projects already made by some artists. And there you have it, guys. If you like this video and this new formula, please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.